key. Welcome back, everyone. For level 100 content. Back at it again. Ads phase is the bane of our existence. Let's try and clear out of this fight today as best we can. A couple things have changed, but we've talked about it. Now would be a good time to summon Summon's Dance Partners. Take a look at your gear. Make sure it is the correct gear, appropriately repaired. Go ahead and eat up on your food. Make sure you have pots available, that they are the newest pots available as well. Double check everything is on your bar, ready to go. When you're ready, let me know. Hitting the S button. Let's try to do it.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour!
Okay. I was gonna say, kind of matters.
Hold on. Oh, shit. That should be good. That was not supposed to be on.
Hmm?
Don't worry about it.
Good now?
Yeah, we're good.
This fight is a riot.
I got it.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour!
How's your internet been, guys?
What's your favorite?
No, I haven't checked it. Been busy. I'll let you know in a minute.
I've still heard some lag coming through, so.
I'm able to do combos for the most part. That's good. Buddies later. 4. Buddy.
The challenger's down!
I don't think you made it to me.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
This is recoverable.
Too much for the challenger!
I don't even know how we don't die unless you somehow stack together.
Yeah, I think
Like it hot and
Sugar, you're
sandy?
still stacked with me, right?
Yeah,
Client side, at
unless
least
you
on
just-
my end, you were still slower to get to me.
Oh yeah, I got hit by 2.
I'm not getting a GCD by doing that in dodge anyways. I'm just gonna back up with you.
Yeah, I do a fun backflip, so I'm basically already on the line. It might be beneficial. I don't know if everyone has the ability to, but you can pop sprint before you get knocked back, so that you have it to run in immediately after you land. Could help you get in your spot.
What inspiration will you give me, I
Started
wonder?
casting rays. So locked down, I couldn't jump or move to cancel the cast. It was so dumb. Locked in.
Imagine being locked into your skills. Couldn't be beyond
What's
for
your
good.
favorite color?
I think I could have lived if I get healed with mid off, but damn game.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Hi, party. 4. Excuse me? Side party? Ouch, I didn't see that. I missed an entire GCD.
You were in the wall.
I was also on the wall. I don't know how that happened. It actually locked me. On my screen, I had 2 seconds on the debuff, and it locked me up early.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Alice and Sugar have been targeted for later.
The rain has become a desert.
Best of luck.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Careful, Cactus is on the boss here.
Oh, is it a lag?
Oh no, that was too much for the
Out
challenge.
if you're out, in if you're in. Which I'm glad you have on Avant.
Something missing.
Yeah, me.
Oh, I know.
Big hole mechanic. Classic.
Where's Spartus?
3.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in
I
there.
don't know if that was lag or confidence on my end.
I think it's lag one way or the other.
Alright.
Just depends on where it comes from.
What do you think of this?
DPS are in. Careful where you shoot these.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
You get her.
Tank Buster.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Here we go. Adds phase.
I'm being the West East.
Heading
East.
alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
These are targets pretty much as normal. We're holding 2-minute buffs. Everything is pretty much the same here.
A transformative piece. The Fiend has been completely remade.
When these things spawn, let the mantas get grabbed first, and then Alan's gonna bring over the boss to D and pick up this Yan. Sending buffs now. Pick it up. Go ahead and go. Big damage. Bring it over to the other guy.
Ah, sugar pulled aggro on a squirrel.
Mine needs to die first.
I
You
can
can't
talk
focus
this
the other
stuff.
one.
That shouldn't happen again.
Your third one shouldn't go off. I think we just because of weakness and getting used to it. Can you get off with just 2 puddles?
If it's only 2, because that Jabberwock will spawn on the third one.
Yeah, it should die by the 3rd. I think that was just a matter of doing it for the first time. But the idea is essentially we bring everything in. You have your focus target as the manta, or whatever your burst looks like, which is probably a lot of AoE, but mainly like a single target button. Once that manta's about to die, Alan, you're gonna have to bring it like over to B as it's dying, basically, so that we can get right on the B manta. And I think we just have to single target that, and whatever cleave you get off of, you get the cleave during that. But single
I don't
target when it B.
I think what threw me off is the game was already dead by the time I got there. Like
That
damn.
might happen, yeah. I did use my burst like 2 GCs early because I was trying to call it as well. I kind of fast track, you know.
I expect it to be half health, but that's good though.
No, it'll be like a quarter. I don't even think if it enraged it would kill you.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That
Run it back.
second ram, is that distance fine? Like if I keep it at bay? Or?
The second ram that's a A. You still bring that down to wherever you normally do, right? Or
No, I mean, because you normally the second ram, like you guys would be down south.
Yeah. So you would just keep it at A, because I think doesn't the third one spawn at A as well?
Yes.
oh, you grab
'Cause you
both
guys
at
are at
A.
2.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As long as you guys are away from
Maybe-
each other, because you'll just need to get them out of the way before the Jabberwock shows up from the north.
Yeah.
We
I feel
will
like I just
be
moved them
we'll be in the south because we're going from the west side to the east side with the Jabberwock. So just leave them north. Try it again. Yeah, we had weakness. We didn't have a. Maybe we did have a pot.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Light party later. 4. Light party. Find your spot.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Target for later, myself and Sugar.
The ring has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
This might be the hard pattern. Yeah, we go south here. There's a little tiny corner.
Watch out.
Right.
It's a veritable storm of needles.
Careful, it's on the boss. Away or together.
Oh.
The challenger's down. This is the end.
Moose. That's hard because the boss is moving while it's doing that.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Ports are in. holding buffs.
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Ready to pot. Make sure they grab it first. Buffs can go out. Big kill.
Oh, come on. It's on cooldown.
I really
Single target on this Manta.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn
Nice.
this around?
There's a rogue squirrel.
That ram is
Jabberwock.
murdering.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
Do you think it's doable?
yeah, it's doable. It's doable.
Okay. If it's doable, we can keep trying it. If it's too much, we can go the other route.
Just need to use it sooner. It's a timing thing.
I think generally you're probably better off doing the invuln than invoking, because it shouldn't be alive for more than 10 seconds. If that was what caused it.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Flowers!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
I hope so, Muriel. Four. Light party. Light party.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Moon and Sugar have been targeted for later.
Rain has become a desert!
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Probably gonna be stuff spawning underneath there
Watch out.
soon.
It's a veritable storm of needles!
Yeah, this cactus is on her, careful. Out if you're out, in if you're in.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
A big hole. 3.
Quicksand? What? You don't want to get caught in there!
Careful of the cactus.
What do you think of this?
Sports are in. Find the boss.
Living
Alright.
alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Potting. Doing a burst. Burst out. Next one. Nice. Good sound. Yep, yep. It's good. Grab rock is coming out. Grab rock available. Let me get our stuns in here. Nice. Kill the cat.
AoE damage.
Oh, yep. Good call. Careful not to hit any bad things. Okay. Grab the rock. Huge. Mantis. This one. Watch the cat.
Sugar, watch yourself.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh
sake.
no! That was too much for the challenger!
Wind's baiting now, I guess. Oh,
Hi.
yeah, we're getting ranged on.
I was looking at how I
The
was going to switch
challenger's
up my
down!
rotation.
Is this the end?
You just had autos?
You can bait more in the
No,
north
no,
there,
water.
Water.
first.
Because without the first, we didn't get the first puddle there. And when the second manta spawned, I didn't have range on it without moving up slightly.
No, it should be fine. I should have just been to the side more.
Well, do we need different puddle drop spots?
No, it's
No, I don't.
it's hard to explain. It was just a weird word.
Okay. Is it something that can be avoided that you were doing?
I
Yeah,
just
I
want
can
to know,
just
Eighth, are you always going down with your puddles? Like the
To the
forest?
first three. No, the first three.
So
First
like,
three,
like,
and then I stack two more, and then I just kind of walk around free spaces north.
okay, so let me show like something with the death there, because I saw the last puddle get dropped like on the southwest.
Got it figured out.
Want it back?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, putting the puddle drops in advantageous positions is probably going to be something that we slowly tweak, but we want to try and lock in. I think east side is looking good so far, in terms of being out of the way of everything.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Clevers!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
That's buddies. One. On a one. Buddy. possible.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Myself and Alan have been targeted for that.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Sugar for both.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Nice. Big hole mechanic. Three.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
Sports are in. I'm boss. Pretty good.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Holding box. Holding. Yeah, potting. Pot's going out. Nice. More AoE. Yeah, this is really clean setup. Jabberwock. Jabberwock targetable. There's the first stun. Second stun. Nice. Break wide. Cat will need to go next. Careful of cleaving. Jabberwock. Coming again. Nice. Kill a Manta. Need the cat next, if possible. Other Manta. Cat here. Cat's enraging. Dead. Manta's dead. Kill the squirrels. 2 minutes. Raid wide. I don't have a shield for this. Careful of everyone's health. Bring the rams in. Yep. Look around the edge to dodge. Ram's gotta dive. Tank buster. Find the butt of the boss.
Oh, this is very...
We're good. This is a raid wide. I gotta faint for it. Maybe. Just kidding. I can't click through. Okay. This is good. We did it.
What do you say to a refreshing weird escape?
If it is lightning, we have to be spread out. If it's fire, we're obviously in the thing. Shortly after, we're gonna have to stack on up on each other. So, look for safe spots. I'm just gonna be way out.
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
Step leader, step leader.
A thunderstorm has
Move,
turned the
move.
waters muddy.
I can't move.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's so ass.
DPS are going right. Forts are left. The rest of the party should be on the bridge, so you don't get electrocuted. Rotate around, going clockwise.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they
DPS
can
will be on the
stay standing.
C4 platform. Or sorry, not the one platform. Sorry, my bad.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
If you can see.
Yeah. This is where I wanted the markers to almost be changed just to make it easier to call bridges and stuff. The AoE that you get targeted with there does have a small chariot on you. So you do have to be away from the party, but then it electrocutes your island. Everyone else is on the bridge, right? Real quick, just to get us like focused on conversation, was ads phase good? Yes or no?
Yes, for me.
Ready check.
So.
Ready check on good or no. So, seeing everyone felt like that was good. That's awesome. Outside of that, we pretty quickly just go right into the lightning part of it all, right? I'll just open it up. Is there any questions on what exactly needs to happen and or how we are resolving it?
Not questions, but I'd like people to look at their spread spot. 'Cause I saw a couple people not in the right spots for spread.
Are we doing boss relative or?
Yeah, so we're pulling the boss generally around the D marker. I think where it was the spot you're supposed to put it to cover the most amount of positions. So that was good. Ranged, we probably need to just start with the assumption that we're spreading. Because if you need to stack, you just walk into the river, right?
That's what I did. I just went to the spot on the diagram for my spread.
Um,
There's people
yeah.
there.
She
that shouldn't have
paints either a lightning bolt and arrows, or it's some sort of fire and arrows. I don't exactly remember the symbol. She painted lightning and arrows that time. I probably could have, would have, should have called it faster, but I didn't remember exactly how it worked. The arrows always happen, so we should be able to find like your squares preemptively. For the sake of Prague, I'm going to just hard abandon out to another island to leave Moon in range of boss and Alan sort of in range of boss. I guess Sugar, I don't know how you want to handle it or not, but you might just have to
Sugar,
play right up.
I'm pretty sure that Sugar can provoke at the start of that phase and just keep the boss because I can cast.
Do you want
It's
to
better than
get out
him.
of town?
Time.
Okay, so Sugar grabs boss at the beginning of lightning, or maybe once you moved it to position, you just have him grab it.
Okay.
That way you'll stay in range of the boss, Moon will stay in range of the boss, I'll stay in range of the boss. Basically, you just hunker down on a spot you want. Moon and I will find the back of the boss somewhere, and we'll split up accordingly.
And then for moving it after. Right,
Afterwards,
moving it to the bridges,
So
or-
afterwards, we all need to generally group up, preferably underneath the boss. there's going to be a flash of lightning. Your whole screen gets a big jump scare, and it makes it so you can't see your character for a second. That is a step leader mechanic. It targets an AoE lightning bolt on you. You need to then step away from that location after the jump scare. So if we all stack together underneath the boss, we all bait it on the same spot. It doesn't matter if you do or do not, just don't bait something someone else dodges into, right? Then we're walking around with the boss together. We need to avoid the big thundercloud. If the big thundercloud starts at the island at C, then we need to be at the bridge at A, and we put DPS to the right, which in this orientation would put him at 1, like looking at the thundercloud. And supports
Okay, so
would
it is
go-
thundercloud relative. Okay.
that is one way of doing it. I think PF will probably end up doing that, so we'll just run it. The alternative is
doing that, yeah.
alternative is you do it based on like which direction you move, because the thundercloud will constantly go clockwise or it'll constantly go counterclockwise. I don't think it rotates and switches.
No, it definitely switched that pole.
Did it switch that ball? Okay. In that case, yeah, it would just supports will always be what's this, clockwise, and DPS are always counterclockwise. If you want to think about it, looking towards the thundercloud, DPS are right, supports are left. Supports include tanks as well, right? If main tank has the target on top of them, the boss will move. Just let it happen. We'll reset afterwards. We need to be on the bridge to survive, right? The lightning that hits is a chariot on the person that gets hit. It's semi-big, not that crazy. Probably the distance between C and 3 marker, like the centers of them. And it electrocutes the island that they're on. So make sure you're out enough, like middle of the island, so that you don't kill everyone that's on the bridge. And then everyone that's on the bridge is on wood, which some reason doesn't conduct electricity when it's wet. So that's cool. Don't worry about it. We just do that a whole bunch of times. Good on that? Try it out.
From my lightning spread spot, I'll find somewhere along the west wall and just camp there.
Maybe. Where's our stack spots? Because I want to know where the ranged are. Last time the ranged all went to 4 and C. I went to 2 and I was the only one over there.
Yeah, I'd be going to 2.
Okay.
I was at south.
Okay, I
East,
just
so
want to make
should've
sure
been
that
there.
there's a spot for Paladin running out.
I panicked and stood on multiple people.
Realistically, I don't know if there is a spot for Paladin to run out unless they're like super
Well,
far out.
preemptively, when that phase happens, the range players can just stand in the middle of the arena because the water's not dangerous, right? Until we figure out if it's lightning or fire. So you can just, so the range players just kind of chill already at C, B, you know, whatever. Which will make room for Paladin coming in. If it is fire, then you just collapse inward. We make, we'll just do something simple for right now. We'll do group 1 just under the boss, because that's where the main tank will be. I guess Sugar has the boss at that point, but...
If it is fire, does everyone know where they're going?
Yeah, what is
we're
the
doing-
diagram want?
If we're doing exactly as it is on the diagram, it looks like ranged-ish people going left on the opposite side of the bridge near D. And the melee group sort of...
It's group 1 and group 2. So group 1 is the leftmost safe spot and group 2 is the rightmost.
Yeah, and then you swap the range DPS to the other group so that the other melee can be in.
Yeah. In the instance that because both those bridges can be safe, like away from the middle, you just gotta look for it. And then if we're doing the full range, is it on healers or is it on...
I think it's on healers because the healers are split between the two groups. I guess it could be on tanks.
Because
I think it's on healers.
Probably on healers.
If it's on healers, then I'll just go to whatever party is non-melee, and Sugar can just hold on to it. It really does not matter for me right there.
Okay, so we'll have Sugar hold the boss for that whole bit, and then you'll step away. So melee group will almost always be dead center. In the instance of fire, we just find the space that's relatively close to being safe, and then the range group, as best you can, call it out. If it is the 4 side or the 3 side. Probably your best way to resolve this is just hang around the C marker when it starts, and if you know it's fire, then you can identify which one it is. Which healer's gonna go in with the melee group?
Depends.
Probably depends
Yeah, I
on
think we're gonna
from a
swap
healing perspective. Oh, you're
If
gonna
the
go based on
if
which side?
the 3-1 is safe, Akiko's going to 3, I'm going middle. If the 4 is safe, Akiko's going middle,
Okay.
and I'm going to 4.
Yeah.
As long as you guys sort it out. Let's try getting there. After all that, yeah, the step leader, we just do the dodges around. Presumably everyone knows their spot for Volcano, right? We'll try it out.
I know my spot, but I need to see it.
Yeah, just to start it, because you can't cross it once you're committed, right?
Yeah. The diagram has...
It should just
I should
be
just swap
it
it.
should be the group 2 ranged and healer on the 2 side, group 1 ranged and healer on the 1 side, waymark 1,
Yeah.
and the second waymark, and then all the melees and tanks down at C. And then from there you have different stuff, and hopefully you've seen it. If not, we'll die. Let's try to run it. Eyes on screen. Got through ads though. Big win.
Hell yeah.
That felt way comfier. Those mantas were dying very quickly in the AoE spam. It was a really good job moving
I'm
those
gonna-
around.
I'm gonna do another test.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's
This
Gallery
one I
of
can see.
Mirrors!
Yeah, it goes. It's the same as always. I have to babysit Sugar there at the end. I cannot, like, look away from
With the 2 Yans.
it. Yeah, because we don't have anything, he doesn't have anything, and they hit for like 50k each.
Yeah, I have Prima on him at the very end there, but... Oh. Bleh.
Try to pop neutral as late as possible. Better healing than the mid with AoE,
Light party.
but still sus.
4. Light party. Light party. Buster.
I think you can live this post for like pretty much virtually nothing.
I think as long as you're doing your spammable time correctly, you'll be probably
An
fine.
image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and
Yeah.
sandy.
That'd be nice if we could bring stuff in for ads later.
Become desert.
8th and Sugar have been targeted for later.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
This is that curse pattern. We're gonna go south a little bit, the wall.
Watch
I
out.
think.
It's a veritable
No, maybe not. Never
storm
mind.
of
My bad.
needles.
They look very similar. Cactuses are under the boss. Out if you're out, and if you're in. Trying to determine if that's that curse pattern based on the starting spawn, but maybe there's 2 that are similar.
I know.
Quicksand?
What?
You don't want to get caught in there.
Close.
What do you think of this?
Sports are in. Buster.
We can do this one light.
Light?
I mean, I am being kind.
No. Yeah, it's just like you like have a lot of health afterwards too. It's so
I'm
funny.
going very low. This is my go-to.
Putting alone
Oh, I
doesn't
see.
dull,
Get
don't
the
you
immediate
think?
heal. Oh, please just come.
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Potting. Bursting. The other one. Oh yeah. Bedrock is targetable.
You're gonna have to send it early.
Oh, just so gone. Oh, we got him.
AoE damage.
Okay.
Yeah, Cat's gotta die here. Cat's dead. Good. Stab rock.
Right beside you.
Got the Manta west. Or sorry, east. Cat will be next. Should we kill that cat?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Manta. Got an AoE on the Explorers. Raid Wide will be coming up in a second. Okay, bring them together. Watch everyone's health. Watch for the arrows. Right around where the M is safe. Very nice. Find the boss. Nice job. Raid wide.
Just a little much on the edge, but I live.
Oh, that thing is
I
important.
missed it.
Yeah,
I
I was
got
late
it.
in my character. Oh,
Don't worry, we got the bait.
What do you say to a refreshing whisk?
It's a one-man system, huh?
There we go. Get ready for our spots. Sugar will take the boss.
A crystal clear river! How charming!
She is drawing fire stacks. It's down south by B-ish here for the melee group.
This is no good.
Stack up on boss. Wait for the shocking thing, and then we have to move away from our spot. Get ready to move.
A thunderstorm
Move.
has turned the waters muddy! How frightening!
Okay, rotate towards the 1. DPS are going to be on the 1 marker. Sports are on the 2 marker. One on the bridge.
hurts.
DPS are on 4 marker. Sports are on the whatever 1 marker.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Going over to C, or 3 side. DPS are on 2. Sports are on 4. 2 minutes. One more. Going to the D side. Kill each other.
I'll just
Needs more impact.
Stack up. We have LB3 we can save. Okay. Lava's coming up soon. If you are group 2 range, we're at 2 and B.
Ideas barely
I
erupt.
think we're mostly set. Healers are split the wrong side.
Yep.
Probably just gonna have to cross over now and
In the ring. Talk about
figure it out.
destructive creativity.
We need this boss pull to see. We gotta do Proteans for the melee groups.
Run here, Alice.
It's Proteans on the melees.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
I think, yeah, we're doing the finals. I think
That
we'll-
that
eighth,
circle
so
was
on.
the ranged.
Oh, and then you gotta move.
Bait your step leader and then in your tower.
Yeah, I thought
Uh,
step leader was first. That's why I didn't move it.
You got killed by the range thing.
Yeah.
That was fine.
Yeah, Alice, we were fine. We got 8th, extra one.
Just for the sake of clarity, so I can confirm it, I'm gonna take all our markers real quick. We're gonna make a little fake arena over here, right? We've got the one. Oh, sorry, the one's on the other side. We got the 1 island, the 2 island, and the C island, right? Can we just make sure we're all on the same page for islands? So that's our setup, right? In terms of baiting for ranged, figure out how you want to do it, but you're baiting 4 puddles, pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have towers, right? There should be an outline for which tower you're supposed to get. I think it's page 12 of the raid plan for this. Paste it in our thingy.
You just gotta remember, I think melees will everyone. We do another step leader bait.
It is a step leader bait. You want to bait step leader from melees underneath the boss, and then that way you can step into your tower after. For the range players, you just have to bait it outside of both the towers and step in somewhere. Make sense? Immediately following that is a bunch of flying mechanics. You should know what you have to do for that in terms of where you go. It's either going to rotate us clockwise, counterclockwise, or everyone goes south. There's 2 different types of jumps for the melee group if you're doing the south side. So just make sure that you're available for that. Keep in mind where your spot will be if we all get the together one. Because we have to bait step leaders, right? Not on a tower, and then everyone's got to collect one of the towers there. It's a little easier when we have a clockwise or counterclockwise, but if we have the full 8-man one, we just got to be very clear because you can't pre-position in your tower because of the step leader. Generally speaking, makes sense.
yes.
And then for, I guess, the first thing I posted, the melee island, just assume the monk in that picture and the gunbreaker are group 2. That makes sense. Just the east side, you know what I mean? Any other questions?
Sugar, do you want to just keep the boss that whole time for uptime during towers?
Are you gonna be like do you have range attacks for that?
I don't care enough, honestly. You lose more than I do.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if we're all in south, then I have uptime regardless. It's if we have to go to one of the other sides, then it's like, okay, I do 1 or 2 casts. Big deal. As if I'm not in casting phase anyway.
It should be fine. I just have to keep her like this here,
Yeah.
between the towers. Yeah, it should be fine.
The other bit that's sort of important that I don't know if we have a full grasp on yet is the actual big thunderstorm thing. There's not, the markers are really not helpful, like at all this fight. We could make it easier to call out towers and stuff, or the islands and the bridges if we place the markers differently, but it completely changes how we look at the rest of the fight, So if we don't want to call things out during the rank cloud thing, people just have to know everything is oriented towards the island that the big rain cloud is moving towards. The opposite bridge is the safe spot, and then from there, you go left and right. You should always, at least in my opinion, go to the safe bridge, opposite of where it's going to be, and then say, hey, I am a thundercloud person, let me walk out and bait the lightning.
Yeah.
Because
that
otherwise,
was my
we
mistake
kept having
there.
people going like around towards the rain cloud where it was moving. Because one person technically has to walk into where the rain cloud was. And it's scary at first, but once you obviously see it, you see it. So I'd recommend going to the safe spot bridge-wise and then identifying where you're going to be. For Alan, the faster you can move to the safe spot, the faster the boss gets there. It makes it easier for like melee uptime, obviously, and then for the rest of the party to understand as well. So as best you can, just kind of move along.
I think Sugar's just gonna hold it that whole time.
Oh, if Sugar's
during
on that, then
phase. Yeah.
yeah, good luck hauling the boss.
It should be fine.
Just yeah, the faster you
So
go
what's
though,
gonna
like the
happen?
easier it is for certain people to go and hit the boss while still getting to their safe spot. Try it with the markers we got. Eyes on screen.
Also good, just gonna keep doing those busters light. I should live every time.
Were you comfier because of the change for ads?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's more important for sure. Good call. We won't do it this time, but I'm pretty sure if we pre-pull pot like right now, they come back up during when we use our whatever it is, 4 minutes or 6 minutes.
What
Yeah, it
inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
So maybe we'll do that at the beginning on our next pull.
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour!
It'll make it easier to get the check if we end up getting later into the fight.
I don't remember what percent we were at.
What's your favorite color?
After fire, it goes back to this first part.
She was below 20, I know.
You
Those
get a
like-
ton of time.
Yeah, you get like another sticky mouse and then like the bomb thing. Where you get flung.
We'll have another set of 2 minutes.
Got plenty of time.
Light party. Two. Light party.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Eighth and Sugar have been targeted for later.
Rain has become desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Careful, it's on her right now.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
There's another one on her. On her again. Out if you're out.
There's something missing. Oh, I
That was a
know.
rough one. Three.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
DPS are in. Buster.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Buffs.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Oh, I'm dead.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
What were you doing?
I have to waste heals on myself because I'm baiting the puddle.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
You have to waste heals on yourself? You only get hit once,
Yeah,
right?
it hurts though.
Oh, you're just saying
If
you
I'm
actually
not,
get it?
if I'm not full health, the Jabberwock kills you.
Oh, when he spits, you mean?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know.
it always brings us down to like 20%, 10% HP.
Yeah, that can
That's like a
immediately be mitigated off of like the boss.
can I just. That's why I don't like baiting. I keep doing it, but that's why I don't like doing it.
Could Akiko do it to a better extent?
It's the same issue. You have to self heal.
Because, alright, for week 1, can you just hard cast heal yourself?
Yeah, it's.
Because
I
this
didn't think I was that
shouldn't
low,
be a
that's why.
problem later on, right? Like realistically, everything's gonna die really quick, and you're gonna live by a larger margin. So just single heal yourself throughout week 1 stuff. Try to run it back.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
What's your favorite color?
Cardio.
Oh.
Thank you.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Buddy. 1. Buddy.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
That's fair.
like it hot and sandy.
Myself and Alan have been targeted.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Careful, Donner. It's that same pattern we had last time, sorry.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
Out if you're out, and if you're in.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Three.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
DPS are in. Must be. Put up on ads phase.
Living alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Careful with targets here. Buffs are out. Grabber walk. I got hit. Raid wide. Double cat.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Grabber walk available. Manta. And single target these. Cat will have to die here. Cat. Cat's enraging. Dead. Manta. Okay. Squirrels. 2 minutes. Raid wide. Bring him in. a safe spot. That's like on the free marker here. Easy gams. And Tank Buster, got his boss. Big heal. They dead. Nope. Oh, okay. They have to die before because they become untargetable. Okay. I ended up getting damage down that killed me there at some point. That cat came by. Oh, this is gonna be a weird fight. Trying to get all 2 minutes out. Kept having things cancel on me. Got behind. Turn it back.
It'll be easier once the ads die faster later.
Well, that's what I'm worried about, is that them dying faster is actually just making the problem cascade.
It really does seem the second half is just free.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of
I
Blood!
think I just need to do the Kiko was saying and just target the boss for AoE instead of right now. I'm trying to make sure that the mantis are the primary target and they die.
What's your favorite color?
I keep losing my weaves.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Buddy. One. Buddies, find your buddy. Buster.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Myself and Sugar have been targeted for later.
The rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
Out if you're out. And if you're in. Look at that positional. Just shut up.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
DPS are in. Buster. Ouch. Here we go. Face.
Living alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Potting, buffs. Good. Jabberwock targetable. Nice damage. Raid wide coming out. Raid wide coming out. It is. Cat's gonna die soon. Needs to die soon. Careful of any cleave. Ah. Stab block. East side, Manta. Cat dies next. Cat one rage after this cast. And it's dead. Manta on the east. Oh, sorry, west. Totally flipped around. AoE. Should be a raid wide coming out. 2 minutes here. Raid wide. Freeman. Look for a safe spot. There's not that many. Kill the yams. Tank buster, part of the boss. Yeah. Would it be nice to call out a spot for everyone to be? Because I think we're getting killed by the frost.
We're gonna die to the yams anyway, so I'm not killing them fast enough.
Those will probably end up dying there if we switch over to single target. We definitely need to be able to survive without the damage down from the arrows, though. That's what's making it harder. I think those would have died if we all stayed alive.
It looks like the arrow safe spots are either right here or right here.
Yeah, there's two sets. It's the same for afterwards during fight or the fire water thing. There's like two patterns to it. It is right down no phase.
So on 3 or inner 3?
Yeah. It also depends on that final bait. If the, or if I guess if there's a fifth one, if the final bait's right here, 3 doesn't covered, but I don't know if there was a forced one like right here, because 3 was really covered.
Yep. Yeah, I guess we could do our break now. Start break, meet back at 15 after the hour. When we get back in, we're going to start throwing pots in the opener as well. Preemptive before the poll so that you make sure that they're back up for our 2 minutes later. If you need to look at anything related to the end of this fight so that we know we can get through it, that's what you need to study that time period. Back in 10. Got a little over an hour. Finish out this fight. So as per usual, welcome back to level 100 content, everybody. Summon your summons, dance your partners, check your gear, make sure it is the correct gear, adequately repaired. Re-up on your food, make sure it's good to go. Were there any questions in our downtime about what we got going on? If not, remember we're going to pot in the opener bit here. I did not do the math, so presumably before the countdown begins, you'll probably want to pre-pot. My guess is if you want to make it comfy, somewhere in the 3 to 5 seconds ahead of the countdown. And then that'll come up available for you when we do it. Probably about 10 seconds. Okay, so probably around the 10-second marker then. Before you pot out. Just be safe. When you're ready, let me know. That's it. Pot should go about now.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Terrors!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Light party. 3. Light party. Out. Buster.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Moon and Alan are targeted for later.
The rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Definitely on top of her.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
There's gonna be another one on top of us here. Out if you're out, in if you're in.
The challenger's down!
Unlucky.
Is this the end?
Was that me or Moon?
I think Moon's backstep.
Okay.
Because the boss was too far north, he didn't get far enough from the party.
That went a little
Oh, it
later
didn't
than
go off.
usual. When...
I think
Oh.
I think your backstep. Oh, maybe not when you wanted. Yeah, because you did get away, but just not far enough. I can't believe they put that mechanic in around the 2-minute, and not like just slightly after.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Terrors!
Okay.
What's your favorite color?
Get to press GCs for a second.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Light party. 4. Light party. Out. Oh, I think I went the wrong one. I didn't get to see who actually got those hits. It's like latencies acting up.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and
I'm
sandy.
glad.
Is it above here?
8th and Sugar have been targeted.
The rain has become desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
There's one on her.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Maybe another one on her. Out if you're out, in if you're in. Right out.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Not be cold.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
Boss is drunk.
I second guess myself.
What do you think of this?
PPS are in. Buster.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Pot should be back up. Pots can go out. That rock targetable. Raid what? That's gotta die in the next set. Got a cat, it's dead. That rock targetable.
Too much for the challenger.
Have to try and spam heal a little bit throughout it. Personals if you got it and need it.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they
Cat's
can
gonna
stay
have to die
standing.
here. Focus scat. Single target the Ray. Watch Trigger's health. It's dead.
The challenger's down. Is this
No stacks. Wah.
It might have to be in like a single target heal situation if we have like out of the ordinaries happen.
The challenger
I don't know if you had
rises
MP or whatever,
again.
but
Can they turn this around?
it's like yeah, it's all those like small nuances that are burning some of our resources. Gotta make sure we keep an eye on them.
Just a
Sugar,
little
if
bit of
you-
death.
If you know you're going low, out of the ordinary, Sugar, just let us know too. Give them a heads up.
Lack of
Probably just-
healers made the difference because I still have to heal the other people that are just taking mana ray baits. I still have to heal Alan.
Yeah.
Probably make sure you're further away from the jabber as well.
Okay. I normally throw Torkoal and Haima on Sugar at that part, so we were lacking both of those.
Yeah, we might be
I
getting
always
too
just
close
be
to the
here at the
second jab.
wall. There's really no reason to be further up.
Because we're trying to
Sounds so
stun it
risky.
by 3, and it becomes a really hard weave window to try and stun it when it's like an inch away from you. For the second stun. Trying to run it back. Weird that the first stun is like 6 seconds, and the second one is like 1 second.
Yeah, that's really abnormal.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Oh, I didn't do that early
Welcome
pop.
to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Levels.
Oh, maybe we won't need it.
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw.
Get rid of make it so she doesn't turn right there. This is how we pull it. She always
Just for the same.
sporadically moves every once in a while, and I keep missing some positionals there. We're going to 3. This is light party. Light party. Buster.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Myself and Alan have been targeted.
The rain has become a desert.
For later.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Everyone's on the boss.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Out if you're out.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Big hole mechanic.
Quicksand?
One.
Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
DPS are in. Buster.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Buster out. Rock. Right, what? Cat. Block available. Good. Manta. Cat will have to die here. Cat. Kill the Manta. Squirrels. 2 minutes come out. Find the safe spot here. Raid wide. Here's the raid wide. Now the safe spot. Be like right around the middle area now. Big safe spot. Tank Buster, butt of the boss. All the M's are dead, we're good. Just normal Tank Buster. Raid wide. Just gonna go north and paint. Remember we stack up towards the beginning. Actually, we have the fire or lightning first. Get ready for the fire or lightning.
A crystal clear river! How charming!
These lightnings spread out. Stack up.
It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
Get ready to move. Directly on the boss.
A thunderstorm
Move.
has turned the waters muddy! How bright!
Get to the other bridge. Oh man. Okay, can we healer LB3 this, is the question. Comes down to if Alice can get a res.
The challenger's down.
No, doesn't look like
Is this the end?
Okay, kinda didn't realize this was gonna happen, but I also seen it. So, big thundercloud shows up on one of the 3 islands. We have to get to the other bridge immediately. So when we stack up, right, and then we dodge the thingy, we need to dodge towards the safe bridge from where the thundercloud is, the big thundercloud. It spawned on top of us, which means we needed to go to the completely other side of the arena, which is why we got killed.
Why don't we go to the bridge at D to stack up? That way we can run to one of the 2 sides immediately.
D's probably better, yeah. Can you get the boss to move there?
I should be able to.
Okay, yeah, if
Wait, are
that
you
would
moving
probably
it
be
first?
better, yeah. The
I can move
only...
that first.
Yeah, because actually if we stack it on D, then you basically just move towards the bridge that's safe. If the cloud's on the other side of us, we just dodge into any one of the islands and then just come back to the bridge. Yeah, I like that. Let's try that. Run it back.
One moment to look at the arrow pattern, because I did not see a safe spot right there. I think that was...
There was one in the same box.
Oh.
that I was in.
Yeah, it was kind of
Just
hard. I
another
just went to a bridge spot because I saw Sugar was... Or maybe you were way out. Yeah, Alan was way out.
So... Okay.
We might be able to get better at it.
I see. I
as
see what I
time
need
goes,
to do.
But I went downtime there for a second because I couldn't find a reasonable one either.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought west of D would be a safe spot when it's northwest of 1. Yeah, I got it now.
I guess I technically went to what would have been this uptime spot. I just couldn't reach it. Yeah, we go safety gaming for the clear. Potting. Totally proud to do that, but I didn't now.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Levels.
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
That's buddies later. Two. Buddies. On your spot. Very good.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Eighth and Sugar have been targeted for later.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
There's one on top of us.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
There's gonna be one more on top of us here. Big movement. Out if you're out, and if you're in.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
I've gotten used to using my rotation in a very specific way though, and just that one time I used fucking the thing early and it took me off the recently.
I hear you, man. We should be able to pass the defamation. during that whole mechanic, if you pass it to somebody, they get it. So then you could just like give it to the same people every time. They could go dodge in Narnia.
Oh, that is not what I was thinking. I was just thinking being toxic.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
I guess that's the idea, right? It's like you're not paying attention to it. You just start passing it while you're doing all the dodges. I think it's a funny mechanic.
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
I love it when my GC just doesn't go on. Buddies for later. 2. Buddy.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Buster.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Okay, we are alive. Grab boss, grab boss.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Myself and Sugar have been targeted for later.
When
Someone
I
call out 2 minutes,
think
please.
I think of these prickly fellows.
Some more DC.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles!
There they are.
Going out.
There's one more into the boss here.
Thank you for that.
Holy button explosion, let me tell you what. That part of the rotation is just pray and hit buttons to light up.
Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that!
I'm alive.
What do you think of this?
Did you walk into it? DPS are in? Oh, I'm so dead. Help! Oh, I can backflip out of it? Wait!
Yeah, you can dash.
My backflip gets me out of it. It's like PvP. No, new tech.
You can backflip, you can dash, you can also get rescued out of it.
It's like the PvP backflip. Gets out of roots. I forget to use my star diver and lock myself in a position.
Pudding alone gets awfully dark, don't you think?
That was dumb.
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Pots here. And buffs. Jabberwock targetable. Red wide's coming out. 3, 2, 1. Red wide. The cat. Next Jabberwock. One cat. Nice. I got this Ray. The cat next. After it's stunned. Cat. Final Ray. AoE on the squirrels. Raid wide from the boss will be coming up next. 2 minutes. Here's the raid wide. Bring in the Rams. Watch for a safe spot.
Level 3. Tank buster.
Yep, tank buster. Raid wide. Boss will go north to the mural.
What do you say to a refreshing
You got
whisk?
either lightning or fire.
A crystal clear river. How charming.
Lightnings spread out.
This is no
Res.
good.
Stack up on the. We're gonna stack up on the D bridge.
Dash of downpour.
Stack up.
A thunderstorm has
Ooh.
turned the waters muddy. How frightening.
I'm back to D. D bridge. Going clockwise. A bridge. DPS are on 1. Sports are on 2. Next bridge is gonna be 4. Back where we came. DPS are on B side. Sports are going backward. Find the next bridge. Going around counterclockwise. DPS are going through. Sports are going back. I think there's one more bridge.
One more.
A bridge.
8, keep going.
Yep.
Needs more
Stack up. Get ready to find your island.
You sparked my imagination.
We gotta get there now.
Ideas fairly erupt.
You ran through and got a bleed on
I'm
AL.
fine, I'm fine.
Just heal yourself through it.
Lava is ravaging the ring. Talk about destructive creativity.
Raid wide. Proteans and stacks. After this is a step leader. Make sure to stack up. Stack up. Find your spot. Up. You're gonna get wings here. Take a look at where the new towers are gonna be. All south. Everyone's gonna shoot to south. Get ready to launch in 2, 1. We're launching. There's a step leader after this. Prepare your step leader.
Oh,
I think I'll be. After this update.
Step leader. Move. Personal heals if we got him. Raid wide. Personal heals.
I can't do much. I don't
It's
have
a
anything
bleed.
here.
That's a heavy bleed.
No, a lot of that was me.
The
That's
challenger rises again. Can they turn this
It's
around?
11% here. Probably everyone understands it, but I'll just say what we're all thinking. Safety game. This is like most downtime free a little bit, and then we just kill it in the end because it's all things we've seen. We get a full 2 minutes there. That thing is so dead. So safety game to get through the knockback stuff. Getting to your island, just get there early, even if it means losing a GCD. Rivers are dangerous. They give a bleed. Lava's dangerous. Don't land in it. Other than that, generally pretty good. Let's run it back.
Mage, are you gonna stand in the inner circle or on C on that very last one if we're all south?
Let me look at the replan. I don't think that was my spot. You were just dead.
Can we imitate that on C right
These are
now?
the spots,
Like on the south side, generally where your towers are supposed to be? You know, relative to each other? Okay. So just aim for this. If you end up getting, like, if we rotate clockwise or counterclockwise, then you just land on the other island and do the exact same orientation that you did before. Where it's like healers are, you know, inside, favorable, and melees just kind of keep the same orientation. We'll try to figure it out.
Hang on 2 seconds. Sorry, did you want to swap, Alice? I think I actually ended up Okay.
Okay. Put it back. It's really close. Remember to pot in the opener bit. Potting around 10 seconds here. Pot should be going
What
out.
were the third pots?
Once we're all cleaned up, there's a 2-minute window at the very end after light or after the lava,
What inspiration will you give me, I
which is why I'm
wonder?
very confident we can kill it with 11%
Welcome to
left,
the riot gallery of glamour.
especially if we have LB there.
What's your favorite color?
If it does happen to happen like that again, if we have the ability to cover a healer and then healer will be free, that might be a way to get past the bleeds. Just have everyone kill themselves in lava. Maybe not kill lava, but add the bleed. That bleed will kill us even through tank LB. Going to 1. This will be buddies. Buddies. Careful not to get overlapped here. That's fair.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness. The rain
8 and Alan have been targeted for later.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
Out if you're out, in if you're in. I pull the Venn diagram here.
There's something
Nice.
missing. Oh, I know.
Roll mechanic. 3.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
Okay, we res when he comes back.
What do you think of this?
DPS are in.
Focus on healing first now.
Raid wide.
The challenger
Buster.
rises again.
Could be
Can they
good.
turn this around?
Okay. Should be mostly good. We have the weakness on mage, so just keep in mind your heals might be a little lower.
Heading alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
Yeah.
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Buff's coming back.
Can't hit him.
Jabberwock. Careful, cat. Raid wide's coming in. 3, 2, 1. It is. Cat should be dying here. Careful, cat. Go. Shit, so close. Cat will be next. Cat is dead. Final feather ray. Squirrels. Be a raid wide coming up pretty soon. Ups. There's the raid wide.
There's still one more squirrel underneath her. Oh, okay.
Okay, bring him in. Find a safe spot. Like right in the middle of the arena. They are all dead. Tankbuster. Nice job. Raid wide again. Nice. Going to the north. We'll either have fire stacks or lightning spreads. You can prepare for that.
A crystal clear river! How charming!
There's lightning spreads. Spread out. Nice and safe.
This is no
Stack on
good.
D bridge.
It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
Careful, coming in of the step leader here. Moving towards 1. Going to A bridge, A bridge, A bridge, all the way. Rotating towards 3 bridge. Spread out on the bridge. Yep. Keep going the same way. Nice boss movement. Good job. Same way. 2 minutes. Same way.
Needs more impact.
Admit. It does. Nice job. Find your island.
You sparked my imagination.
Nice job.
Ideas fairly.
Really good movements. Okay, then we're gonna have your stack or your
Lava is ravaging the ring.
what are they, protein?
Talk about destructive creativity.
Start back here, Alice.
Step leader after this.
Why did you both get it?
Do you have ability to help W3 or did you both?
Both of the right side people got the stack? Is that supposed to be how that goes?
Is it baited on proximity? I don't actually know.
I got both things. It might be braided on proximity because I was saying so.
Well, hold on. Because we're talking about the stacks, right?
Yeah.
Because the stacks should go to the range, right? It shouldn't even come to the melees.
It's because both
We got it on the
Mage
melee
and-
side because somebody died, right? We got the double stack
yeah,
on them. And then it
Mage
came to
and
us.
Alice both had it in the very beginning, which I'm trying to see if there's a
Is there a point that we know that? I don't know how this one works. Range DPS stand far back to bait stack. Oh, it's proximity. So you bait DPS baits
Okay.
it on themselves, and then the healers stack with them.
And it's 2 furthest from boss?
Presumably, the only word I have right here is range DPS stand far, all caps, to bait stack. Presumably, it's from boss.
Okay, so healers need to be more forward.
And then
range
you'll
go
just come,
back.
you'll stack with them when they have the thing.
Interesting. I didn't know that, sorry.
Did not know that
I don't think any of us knew.
I never read it, but
I just
it's not
thought
mine.
it was baited on the healers, which would make more sense.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
All right, well,
Oh, that's dumb.
imagine we got to week 2 not knowing that. Now knowing that boss, by the way, was like 14% or something when we died. This thing is mega dead.
Let's go in.
We just need to do it. Make sure your food's up. Remember to pot early. Pot does need to be right about now if you want it to be in time.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour.
I guess honestly, Alice, it could have been probably close to the towers, I think.
What's your favorite color?
Partially covered.
There should be plenty of time, so just make sure to call it out. Like DPS obviously have to go far enough where they can still hit the boss.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Should be easy.
There were some parts of that where I couldn't hit the boss.
I don't. You can always have a time on that boss fight.
I don't think you can.
I was just fucked
For 2.
Remember, fun mechanics. Fire
Probably
down.
not getting this GC. This is buddies. Buddies.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Moon and Alan are targeted for later.
The rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
I think it's the bad pattern when we go south here.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
That will be honor. Out if you're out. Things to consider, that was pretty good.
I missed my own
There's something missing.
How did that
I
work?
know.
I'm not gonna question it.
Oh, they're like a step.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
Sports are in. He's like, I don't know if I pointed that the right way. Buster.
Only thing I thought of during the level phase, by the way, make sure the boss is centered, because if she's tending towards one side, you could screw the range blades.
True. I think so far it's been pretty good. Centered on
Center
our
the
It's
southern
awfully
platform.
dull, don't you think?
because it's proximity baited. We don't want it favoring one island or the other. It's been good every time we've done it so far. That's a good note.
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Gosh, dude, this cat. Buffs. Jabberwock is targetable. Careful the cat. Trade wide. Cat. Nice. Feather ray. Wait for the cat to land again. The other mantle while we're waiting. Cat. Dead. Manta. AoE time. boss is going to do a raid wide. Bring him in. Pretty much underneath boss. Comes back. Tank buster. On the butt. Raid wide. Swings.
What do you say to a refreshing river?
A crystal clear river! How charming!
Fire. Fire groups.
This is no good. You need to
We
touch
heal our way
it.
3 probably to get people back up.
Downpour.
It's gonna be a step leader. Get ready to move. Don't go to dead bodies.
A thunderstorm has turned the
Go to
water
the D.
bloody!
We're gonna go to the other opposite side of the big thingy. I don't know how to call that. We needed to, I think, wait to heal our LB3, and I was trying to figure out how to say that while pressing buttons. We want to do it after step leader. Yeah. Because we raised a bunch of people like
This
into
is the
bad.
end?
If left spot is not safe, then you guys have to come to the right side for the stack.
You guys want to
Yeah,
just
that's
call
really
which
hard
one
to
it is?
see past this.
You know what I mean? Like somebody can call the fire spot for range. Melee are just chilling with whatever main tank is.
I can attempt to.
Okay. I'll run it back. Just in case somebody's lost, you know what I mean?
Okay. See how.
I can call it. I just wasn't expecting the need to, but it's pretty fast to read. You just have to see it a few times.
Remember to pot in the, well, right now, potting.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Light party? 4? It's a light party, right? Buster.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Eighth and sugar have been targeted for later.
The rain has become a desert.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
Out if you're out, and if you're in. Spread out.
There's something
Close.
missing. Oh, I know.
Big hole mechanic.
Quicksand?
One.
You don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
TP. Forcer. We stood on top of it. Buster. Pretty good. Coming to clean ads.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Spamming all my buttons. Screw the rotation. Walk targetable. Red white. Red white out now.
Cat's decently high.
I get some damage on it. Stab rock. Careful with cat. Dead. Careful cat. Let's get this manta dead. After the manta, I can hit the other manta. Melee. Cat will die in the next setup here. We're gonna have to kill it now. Kill the cat. Final manta. Okay. Monster out. Red wide. There it is. Bring in the yams. Mind the boss. Raid wide. Should still be good. 25% coming in.
What do you say to a refreshing river
Position out a little bit.
A crystal clear river! How charming!
Lightning spread.
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder. A dash
Back
of
up on the D
downpour.
bridge. Moving just out of the way and back to the bridge. Out of the way, back to the same bridge.
How frightening!
Rotate away from the thundercloud. Away from thundercloud. Split off if you need to. Yep, careful. Away from thundercloud. Away from thundercloud. Split up. Away from thundercloud. Other way. Away from thundercloud. Swaps. Out if you need to be. 2 minutes. Away from thundercloud.
Needs more
Stack up. Get to our islands. To the islands.
You've sparked my imagination.
Damage looking good. Make sure the boss gets centered here as best we can. Yep. Remember ranger baiting. Proximity.
Lava is ravaging the ring! Talk about destructive creativity.
Here comes the bait. Guardians otherwise.
Going for it here, Alice.
Watch Sugar's health too.
Circle flag.
Get ready to stack up too. Wait for him. Stack up. First ones if you need them.
Right here.
Powers. Heal up. Gonna look around for the new islands.
Counterclock.
Find your new island. Find your new island. You're launching in 3, 2. I'm gonna go to the far one. Oh, maybe.
Oh, that's super far.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
That is super far.
Why are you so far?
Yeah.
That is
Damn
so lame.
It is massive. It's the same. Remember when we did it before? You go like from corner, you're gonna the corner of the arena. So from the 3 marker, if you start on the 3 marker, you're hitting the corner opposite. So
Yeah.
you gotta go all the way back. Max range.
It won't happen again. I'm just mad at the game and blame it.
There's probably a way that you can position yourself to have more landing zone.
Yeah, no, it's like just not expecting to be thrown that far, you know? It's
Yeah.
like we haven't had that pattern, didn't know the distance.
Yeah.
Dude, I even backed up going, this is further than I think it is, and I still hit the wall.
Same.
Yeah, right. Like I think Alice and I stood like right here ish, and it like threw us in the wall. I just was not expecting it to go that far. It was like just barely 2.
Run it back. If we just do more damage, we'll kill the boss before that mechanic becomes relevant anyway.
Yeah,
That won't be part of the farm later on, thankfully.
It doesn't seem like it will be now.
It was 6%. We were 6% when we died.
I know. I forgot the plot. Whatever.
Oh, I'm doing it now.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Terror!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Buddies. 2. Pay attention to how much you jump here, because this is later. Same thing. Buddies.
like, I know it was my fault. I still blame
Totally fair.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
That was one of those things you just gotta do it the one time and then you know for the future. It just sucks you have to waste a pull on it.
The rain has become a desert.
Moon and Sugar targeted for later. Worst case scenario.
I think of these prickly fellows.
If that's right on us.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
It's gonna have to be a big movement here. On the next big movement. Out if you're out.
There's something missing.
Nice.
Oh, I know.
Big hole mechanic.
Quicksand?
Or
You don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
sports are in. Buster.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade!
Watch the bait. House has the bait. House has the bait. Okay, reset it. Lost the tank.
That was too much for the challenger!
Hell am I now.
I think the Gan was still alive.
Reset.
Is this the end?
Wait. I got hit by the puddle.
Oh, yeah. Alice got the bait and had to move out last minute.
Yeah, it took like 4 200k. I was really confused.
Ask the question, are we willing to go another half hour? Try and clear this out? Try and keep running it.
Is Monday
That was-
possible?
Well, I'll ask the question depending on how the next 30 minutes go. Remember to pot. The countdown goes. Just pot about now.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Levels!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Buddies later. 1. Buddies.
The challenger's
Res.
down! Is this the end? They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
That's fair.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
8th and Alan have been targeted for later.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
I think this is.
Watch out!
No.
It's a veritable storm of needles!
You're out, you're out. Out.
There's
Nice.
something missing. Oh, I know.
Hole mechanic.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in there!
What do you think of this?
Sports ring? Yep. Buster? Alright. Ads phase looks clean. Be good.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Peace. Careful. Good. That rock is targetable. Careful cat, careful cat. Okay, you will die later. Here's the raid wide, get a res on 8th. You live. Ooh, the cover. That actually will save you.
There goes away with the puddles again.
Yeah. It goes away.
Okay.
Gone now.
I'm a little close.
So Jabberwock on priority.
Oh, come on. I
Oh
fucking...
no! That was too much for the challenger!
Gotta kill the manta ray. Oh, okay, yeah, we're done.
challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Technically, the cat has to die. Maybe it's doable. Another manta ray. Sugar has both the boss and the ads, so
I'll
just
get it
watch
when I
his health.
can. Focus down at the moment.
Okay. Raid wide will be coming in, 2 minutes. Raid wide. Make sure we don't touch the squirrels and rams though.
Oh,
Oh, group them all. It's middle of the arena. Phase.
Yeah, needs to die.
Out of the boss. It's doable. At least practice. Raid wide here. We have wings.
No wings, but I have that.
Good enough. On north. Buffed as hell, but hey, we get to practice. Last time we were like 33-ish%, I think. It's at 40% right now. Yeah, so it's not too far off, but
I think it's
it's probably still doable. Fire stacks, fire.
Fire on quick flurry.
This is no good. It needs a
On up.
a dash of downpour.
Stack up on the D bridge. We're gonna go towards the seaside, away from this thing, away from the thing. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Rotate away towards A bridge. Out if you're out. Away from the thing. Switching sides. Back up. Out if you're out. Careful of the boss. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Out if you're out. Officer N. 2 minutes. Keep it moving. Stack up. Big mitt. There is still water on the ground. Careful of it. We're getting to our islands. Go to our islands. Careful of the water.
You sparked my imagination. The ideas fairly erupt.
I'm gonna send LB right now.
Lava is ravaging the ring! Talk about destructive creativity.
ranged barbite.
Get range bar baiting.
Back closer to the boss.
Step leader will be after this. Step leader. Towers. Check our islands. Clockwise. Go for one of the middle ones here.
Fuck me.
Step leader? Oh no.
Oh yeah, step leader.
Yeah, step leader.
Dang.
That's fucking something that's so annoying.
I mean, 10% there, probably still killable, but
We slowed pot in top window.
yeah.
I like you
She's
son of a
definitely
bitch.
dead there.
Let's reset and
What?
go.
I'm not getting up. No.
Son of a bitch.
Let me go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Dude, this boss is so toxic. I can't
It
hit her
is.
with dance if it's far fire, and I can't hit her with dance on fire platform either.
On fire platform?
Yeah, like because I have to bait far back. I have a dance that comes up right
You
there.
can just have your healer bait.
I could, but
But-
are you okay doing that?
I can do that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, easy solution.
I didn't really want a solution. I kind of just wanted to complain.
Yeah, I know. As the leader, it's my job to listen to you complaining and figure out what you want. Like babysitting. Oh, we learn every time. Now, surely, when we have our winged base, everyone launches successfully. We get towers that make sense. From what I've been seeing, the step leader does have some leniency. We were able to get some clean towers even for what we were resolute, waiting halfway in our tower. So. You gonna say something else?
Me?
I think Akiko was saying something.
Oh.
Clarification, what was the part that you wanted me to stand where?
I want you to do the range bait for the to get the AoE on you, like the.
Okay, okay, yeah, that is what it was.
Yeah, yeah. Just so I can get a little bit closer to actually hit the boss with standard step.
Oh, we
and,
need to
we'll
reset.
True. Why we didn't pull? I was thinking about it last pull. I did not think about this pull. We're on Alan's back, and they'll get us in.
Yep, I'm back.
All right. Boom. In theory, this dies next pull. Quantity of quality. Wait, what? What did it say? Quantity of items within coffers will be reduced because one party is not eligible to receive all rewards.
That's just people leaving the instance.
Just make Moon play Viper.
8 out of 8 are eligible. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, yeah, we're good. I was like, who cleared in PF and didn't tell me?
I mean, come on, if someone did, you know who it would be.
That's why I was getting ready to kick you. I had it hovered. You've already been warned about this before.
Double check your foodstuffs.
Even Muriel's calling you out. Welcome back to Level 100 Content, everybody. Somebody summons Dane's partners, check your gear, make sure it's adequately repaired for everything you need to go. Make your food more than who knows how long you need. Once you're ready, let me know by hitting the yes button. Remember, we are going to pot when it hits 11 seconds, which is really soon. Potting now. That will allow it to come back up during the 2-minute window.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Terrors!
What's your favorite color? Perhaps I'll draw this.
Night party later. 4. Night party. Close. Buster?
Things don't like this.
I think we need to figure out that pattern a little better. Keep getting a 5-3 stack in that iteration.
Comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Myself and Alan have been targeted for later.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles!
Somebody wanting to raid underneath it here. Careful how close it is. is actually kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. Flipping around. Alright, we're gonna try this one again. We get 4 this time? Yeah, yeah. There we go.
Oh, I know.
Big
All
hole
of them,
mechanic.
This one it's 1 and 4.
4?
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
Careful of cactus. Watch Alan's health here too.
What do you think of this?
DPS are in. Ouch.
I'm healthy enough.
This is true. You will live.
Pudding alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
Just building LB.
And there it all goes.
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Twos.
Can't do Alan right now.
Do the starter bowl. Jabber walk. Red wide. Careful cat. That's so scary. Oh shit. Hey.
Need a lot of damage on that cat.
Yeah, get the cat here. Jump the cat. He's gonna do an rage cast here. Easy. The little guy over here, Mentor. Yep, we're all good. 2 minutes. Raid wide. There it is. Bring him in. Look out. Probably dead center is fine. Yeah, right where these guys are. Part of the boss. Nice. Raid wide. Really good. Alright, 6% coming in. 4% lower than last time.
A refreshing weird escape.
Reposition a little bit.
Crystal clear river! How charming!
lightning spread.
This is
Stack
no
up on the
good.
bridge.
It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
Wait, we're gonna go away from the thundercloud. Big leverage.
How frightening!
Give it a lot of space. Away from the thundercloud. Careful of the water. Spread out. Very nice movement on the boss. Good job. Away from the thingy. Keep moving away from it. 2 minutes coming out. Keep it going, one more. Careful of water. Spread out if you need to. Stack up. Going to islands. Remember, Kiko, I think, is baiting for the dancer there.
You sparked my imagination. The ideas fairly erupt.
Lava is ravaging the ring! Talk about destructive creativity.
Here's the bait. Here's the Proteans for everyone else. After this is the step leader stack. Step leader. Personals if you got them. Powers. Let's check where we're going. Everyone to south side. Remember to respect it. Just respect it now. Step leader first. Step leader first. Move. Give it space. Raid wide. Heal up.
Honestly, this fight was too easy.
So,
It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
clock spot, clock spot, clock spot.
We go clock spot. Around the boss. Around the boss. Clock spot around the boss. Clock spot around the boss. Stickies. Find the two groups.
Don't overlap.
Sending LB. Sending LB behind the boss. Snake busters. Okay. And it's dead. Nice.
As I said, boss was too easy.
This fight was way too easy.
Finally.
Fight, honestly,
was so much harder than it
It
should.
was harder than Brew, bro.
Yeah.
The Brew was easier than that shit. Oh my god.
Why was she so difficult?
honestly, they have to
Sweep
balance
this
this.
stupid Lalafell.
Is with the ads, they have to balance this thing towards like future state when we're just obliterating ads phase. So that's why some of the windows are kind of funny right now. And a lot of people don't have practice in AoE. I know with myself, like as I went, I started learning more of like the angles I could use my skills.
It's all
That's gonna
over.
happen, you know, naturally for
Until
everybody.
next time.
I opened the thing, I apologize.
Well, we'll do that now. It's totally fine because we're after our time anyway. As we talked about before, looking towards the gear. The headpiece. I'm actually just gonna generally say tank-wise. I imagine you can get through this whole tier without needing any new stuff. It's gonna hurt a lot, especially the last fight. Are we still good on just feeding DPS, or do we feel like anyone's just absolutely getting bodied?
Do the other two fights have double autos?
No, except for the last one. No, I don't think they do. I think it's single.
Yeah,
The most.
then we'll be fine because in a normal, situation, I'm just feeding him my. Two
It's a lot
things.
of busters that are just both tanks, just
Yeah, then
constantly.
we'll be fine.
That's fine.
There's a
This
lot
is
of
the
the
only
last
situation.
fight, part 2, is just a crap ton of AOE raid wide slam, 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 slam. So
Yeah,
that
we'll-
could
we'll
be hard, but
fine.
that'll be for squishies probably. Okay, in that case, headpiece. Moon does not need it, so I'm gonna probably take that one on need. Everyone else can hit greed on head. I rolled a 2. Nice.
Many
Hands.
agreed? Woo.
Hands, Moon can use. So give those to Moon. Everyone else can agree on hands. Boots. Booties. Moon also needs booties. I'll hyper juice them up.
I
Everyone
better
can
see
roll
Moon
greed.
get a fucking 100 next week.
I mean, it's all temporary anyway. Tombstone is a good question. Talk about that real quick. Is anyone planning on getting weapon? We talked, I think, Moon about grabbing that. Are you still set for doing that? Would you have your tome weapon available? We won't have the ability to upgrade it though, right? Because that's next. You need the third.
Yeah.
So we'll throw Tome over to Moon. He's already preparing to have that. The glaze is an upgrade on accessories. Generally speaking, this can help with survivability. Is anyone trying to fix a skill speed or anything with theirs?
Not particularly yet.
Because this is for right side, I would be, because Moon only needs 2 right side, I would be more inclined to give it to someone that needs the 3. Probably on the squishy side as well, which to me looks like 8th. I think would benefit from having that early on, and also maybe in just surviving in general. Thoughts on that?
Probably would. I don't mind.
Let's throw glaze over 8th side then.
As long as we don't need it for
Assuming you have
survivability, I say feed the DPS.
an 8th, you have a right side accessory, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you for that. Let me just mark those down. Based on next week's DPS checks as we hit them, we'll probably just start evening out the gear for survivability on the first 2 fights. So healers and my ranged friends predominantly. To make sure that we can start surviving as we go into the 3rd and 4th fight. And then we'll kind of see where our damage checks are as we keep going. But that's it for this. That's all the time we have generally. PF is available. So if we want to get some people around, I am probably going to get whoever's interested over to Aether, do some PF in the 3rd fight over the weekend in the event that we can potentially get experience and or kill it. I'll probably just put a poll up, or if people are interested in what I'm going to just consider normal rating times for weekend rating. If you are interested in doing that, then you can vote in on it. I'll just keep them active for the next however many days, and we'll go from there. I think Sugar asked earlier about like if we had interest in doing Monday rating. Possibility. I know some people were hesitant towards doing like the 4-day week in the first place, so I'm gonna leave it as a option of like doing PF if we just all happen to be around on Monday for it in the voting thing. Then maybe we can all get together. But we'll see where the prog point is based on progress.
I will say Fridays are a no-go for me entirely. If we ever want to add extra days.
Fridays?
Yeah, it only works for this like week 1.
Are you unable to do
Friday...
it next week?
No, because that's when my Faru is starting to do reclears again. We're doing Friday because that's our only raid day of the week. We don't do raids here.
Could you be persuaded to push that back a week? Because we were looking to do the first 2 weeks having that Friday.
Was it 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
1 or 2, but if we can just do the 2, because I'm hoping that by next week we can clear first, second fight in the first day or 2, and then get the 3rd fight practiced, and potentially if we have the extra 4th day, clear it, depending on how much PFing people are able to do, and get some more loot for the group. And then hopefully by 3rd week, 4th week, we're doing the last fight. So far, from what I've been seeing, it's tough. There's a lot of movement in 3, there's a lot of movement in 4. The strats are really early on a lot of them, and I keep seeing new ones. It's a lot of personal responsibility, so I will do my best to know how to call things and some of the resources are being gathered, but if you have any resources that are helpful, send them my way. I've been pinning a lot of things and slowly moving those into binders just so we have like a group think mentality, and we'll kind of work our way from there. Cool.
Sounds
Great
good.
work, guys. Thanks.
Sounds good.
Have a good night.
Yep.
GG's, y'all.
Hell yeah.
GG's those checking out the stream. Sunset Grow is glazing moon. Yeah, totally. We are glazing moon. Well, actually, no, we're glazing 8 this time. But pretty fun fight. Pretty crazy fight. We'll be back. I might maybe raid or stream PF. I don't really know. Maybe I will. Over weekends. The only way to find out is by hitting that bell icon, you know? The YouTuber thing. Whatever. I'll see you guys around. GG's.